Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, could everyone stand up, please?
Yes.
Yep.
That's everyone. Stand up. And could you raise your hands like this? And go like this, as fast as you can. Come on, quick. Very good. And then one leg. Now on the other leg. Okay, very good. Now turn to someone either in front of you, behind you, wherever. And I want you to make the most interesting face that you can possibly can. Open your face and just make a face. Smile. Frown. Excellent. Back to me. Can everyone laugh out as loud as you possibly can, please? Someone's not laughing. Come on, everyone, laugh as you can. Please sit down. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests, thank you so much. You have helped me to achieve the objectives of my speech. The title was Make Them Laugh. And I'm not a funny man, but you laughed. Thank you. When I was thinking about writing this speech, I was so nervous. I was walking up and down, pacing forwards and backwards, in and out, thinking, what can I do? How can I speak? So I thought to myself, make them laugh. And they did. The rest of it's going to be easy. So, for the rest of my speech, I'd like to tell you a story, or maybe two, or maybe three, that I hope will make you laugh. The first story is all about the origins of a very well-known four-letter word. You can start to think about what that four-letter word might be. Many years ago, they used to transport manure by boat. This is the days of wooden boats, so you can imagine, damp. And they used to take the manure in big bales and place them into the hold. Now the hold is full of water. Now I don't know about you, but manure at the best of times is rather pongy. Add water to it, and then the process of fermentation takes place. It releases a gas called methane. Anyone who doesn't know what methane is, just take a little jaunt down to the local toilet, open your nose, and you can smell methane. That is methane. Imagine the scene. One of these boats going across choppy waters, tightly closed lids because they don't want to have more water coming. The poor night watchman, there he is, carrying along his lantern, opens the hatch, steps inside. Boom! An explosion, because the gas has ignited, and many ships were lost this way. Now the owners, they had to come up with a solution. What were they going to do? So they hit upon an ingenious idea. Yep, they raised the manure off the ground and put it on a high ledge. And they got a label, and they wrote the following four words: store high in transit. Take a moment, fellow Toastmasters, to think about the first letter of those four words. Store high in transit. Got the words? You got it?
Yeah.
You sure? You know what it means? That's the origin, apparently, of that word. No, I will not say what the word is. I let it down to imagination. I work in IT, and we deal with people's computers going wrong. And they go wrong on a regular basis. And they call up people like me and others to say, come fix my computer. And one day, this guy, a know-it-all, he knows how to fix computers, was having real problems with his computer. And it was driving him nuts. So he calls up the help desk, and the youngest member of the team was available. Now this guy, Mr. Know-it-all, doesn't want to see Mr. Young Jimmy, because he's too young. But Jimmy comes along, takes a look at the problem, bang, fixes it. And he's just about to walk out, and our man, Mr. Know-it-all, stops him and says to him, I don't want to be stupid here, but I'd like to know what the problem is, so in case I have this problem in the future, I can solve it for myself. So Jimmy says to him, take a piece of paper and write down the following. The problem was caused by an ID10T. And he walks out. And our man goes, little sack. He suddenly gets what it is. Has everyone got what it is? So ID10T? We have this all the time. The best story for me was when a machine came in from a very senior executive. Problems with the hard drive. Well, the guys fixed it. And then they looked on the hard drive, and on the desktop they saw a folder which had the name XXX. They were curious. What could possibly be inside a folder called XXX? So, they shouldn't, but they did. They opened it and saw pornography of her. What can you do? So, fellow Toastmasters, please stand up again. Shake it all about. Turn to your neighbour. Make a really happy face. Back to me. Laugh as loud as you can. Thank you so much for helping me to achieve my objectives. Please sit down. Mr. Toastmaster.
1 minute on the clock to vote, not to vote.